I don't try to sell our show. I just want to make the people happy. So I think what they need. So I feel like they need some entertainment, or at least you're waiting in the airport and the flight is delayed. But if there's some entertainment, it's good for everybody. So yeah, I use magic in that way. I just remember when I was like 8 years old, I see the television show, and one elegant looks magicians produced the silk, and the silk come again and again and again, and that was actually the most magical moment, because there was many illusion trick, but the silk touched my mind. The music silk, and the attitude was beautiful. That was the first magic I remembered. And I became older, and I can go to some hospital, and I prepare some magic trick. I was 10 years old, very easy one, but people were surprised and they was happy because they are sick. But after they're watching the magic trick, they have a great smile, and it touched so much. Then I became older and older, and I was in army, and one of the person was a magician, and he showed a lot of tricks, and that was the moment I decided to make some work like this. Yeah, I just love it. So I just love it, and I just want to do what I love. Then it's just I thought it will be just stopped 2-3 years later, but it was continued more than 20 years. So yeah, it became my profession. Magic is always like a behind the scene. So I learned magic from the internet and some videos. I teach myself, and I have many good friends. We teach ourselves. I teach them, they teach me, so it's something like that, yeah. I started my magic profession with the festivals, and there is a college, and one of the majors, magic and entertainment. I was a professor there, and I teach magic, entertainment, and scenes, and theatrical scenes. And also I work with the Magic Festival as a programmer and director. That was my kind of starting point of professions. Then I stopped working with the college and festival in 2012. Then I just be like an agency or management for a magician, younger magician I taught before. And I traveled 2 years. I worked with the иллюзионist show. It's one of the famous magic show in the world. And I just realized we can make our own. And we started be together in 2012, 13. We have a program like a collaboration program. Then we decided to make a company in 2015. And we love each other, so we want to be together. So that's the reason. Yeah. These days, people learn most of the thing from the internet or video clips. There's a lot of book. So people just learn themselves reading the book, and also some of them want to be magicians. They graduate to high school and they move to university or college, and there is some majors magic sometimes. So that's the way basically they learn, but it's something like a teacher and students. The basic system is that, but this day the teacher only can be like an internet many times. Just like 7-8 years ago, as there is a great something like move like that. But these days, people don't try to be theatrical magicians because there's no chance to do a show, especially in pandemic. There's no place to do a show, and even I do magic for a living, there's no place to do something, make people happier. So I think these days, they just try to do some clothes on magic, cars, enjoy themselves, and put in pocket. And so yeah, I'm so sad about it, but yeah, that's something happening these days. Yeah, 2019, it was not so popular. People try to do magic, but they know it's hard to live as a performing artist or a magician. So, not a lot of people try to do that. It's something like this, and I think this is the moment like this, and someday it will be like this. I hope our company, our people can give some inspiration to people, and they hope there will be more stage magicians, stage artists, theatrical magicians. I hope so. If you want to be a magician, you should learn how you can edit or using music and costumes and props and magical method or gimmicks, lighting, everything. Because magician is like a self-employer by everything. So like a theatrical play, there is a person who handled the light. There is a person who direct the show. There is a person who take care of the stage managing. But magician, he should do by himself. So yeah, magicians need to learn everything. And so that's the reason normally one good magician make his own act, like a 7 minutes act. He spent more than 3, 4, 5 years to make the 7 minutes act. Yeah, so yeah, that was an amazing thing. Yeah, but yeah, that's normal. Do some event with magic or teaching magic in school, something like that, because there's many schools in South Korea. One of the after-school program. So after school, they can learn something, and magic is a part of that. So yeah, so that's a good way to earn something before I became a professional stage magician. People, yeah. There's many company work like a birthday magician normally, but there's a few magicians do something similar like us, but small because only 1 or 2 people, and because it's hard. You know, just imagine that. If you do a theatrical play, you need a 5, 6 person make a theatrical play like a Hamlet or something. But magicians, they only need themselves. So sometimes magician looks like selfish because he can do his own show by himself. But theatrical play, even they hate each other, they need people to make a show. So it's a difference. So I think that's the reason in South Korea, there's only a few, 1 or 2 companies are similar like us, but mostly they just work themselves. I love magic. I'm quite a good closer magician and also stage. Every morning when you wake up, I just study some object like, can I show small steps? Like, okay, I have a small purple handkerchief. There's many ways I can disappear this one, but magicians try to make their own way. I want to show my own way I create before. So nothing in my hands. I close my fists like that. I put the handkerchief slowly. And most of the magicians giving a chance is to disappear, but it's not. So I show there's nothing, and I put slowly inside my hand. And I don't do anything. It's gone. It's my way. And okay, I can reproduce here. It's come from here, and more difficult part is gone. So something like that. So this is the way I create the, like I also have a balls, but anyway, this is the way I create the disappearing the handkerchief. There's many different methods, but this is my method. We try to find the best solution. We can create more illusion. I have like a cards in hand, and I sleep like this. And I wake up, if the card's in my hand, I'm happy. That means I concentrate on something that, yeah. We try to cut unnecessary things from the show because the idea, at the first moment, idea is like big ball, and we try to cut, and the shape actually just inside of the ball, but we try to find the shape. So this is the way we try to create some illusion, because with big illusion, we need the big props normally, but we try to just cut the edge and make try to find the shape. Normally that's the way we are working, and we have always collaborate each other. We have like a brainstorming sections, talk something, collect all the idea we can use, and we just drop one by one, and the final thought will be idea for show. We try to find a magical moment. Every object looks same, but we find a different point of view. Like, I show like small sponge ball. This is actually for something like you brush or something. When you watch something like that, and we just concentrate what we can do. Like I put my finger here, and I just imagine what kind of trick or effect will surprise people, and what should be the method like that. Can you open your hand, please? Okay, I come closer. So this is mine, this is yours. Hold tight strongly so I can't steal that. And open your hand. Yeah, it's a small trick, but this is something I mentioned. Yeah. people are all different, character, humanity, but we should make some same goal. So I think that's the most difficult part actually. Be together and try to make some goal, but everybody have a different thought, philosophy and character. So yeah, and it's okay for one project, but it's very difficult with the 5 years. So I think that's the most difficult things. We try to do a charity show. When we have 5 shows, we want to add 1 more show for them, something like that. And yeah, we try to make some program teaching magic. And when people learn magic, you know, like a cure with a painting or cure with a music, we try to also make something cure with magic. After you have a car accident, you use your hand, practicing finger or movement or something. Yeah, so we also have a big interest about that. It can be a motivations. You learn trick and make people happy, and you can get some motor skills after some accident. So there was a historical magician in South Korea, but mostly they were forgotten. So just 20 years ago, magic was a pop-up. And the young generation has a great interest in new things. So Korea is very strong with the internet, and it's like an island. So we need something escape from the island. And some can be a game, writing or designing or YouTube. And at the moment, 20 years ago, that was a magic to many people. So young people, they're creative, they're open, and they just make it in good way. So I think that can be happen. If we have lots of things to play, if we feel more freely about the world, maybe the magic of Korea was not like this, but yeah, there's not many options the young people can select. So, and in Korea, if you're in high school, normally you wake up at 6 a.m., you sleep at 2 a.m., you should go to academy and learn most of the young Korean. So they need something escape from their life. And to me and to many people, magic was one of that. Yeah. You learn something and concentrate on all the situation, but it's too hard, so we need some kind of rest or escape. So that was magic, and that was something to somebody. Yeah. So every kind of scientific things or modern thing appear, like camera or cell phone or something. If there's no cigarette, nobody can do a magic with a cigarette. So magicians always try to research and watch something popular, then study about the CD means music. When the CD is gone, the music stopped appearing, music restarted. And they change the color of the CD, and the music is changed, something like this. So mostly the object, the scientific things are giving inspiration, because we try to create, because hands are the same. 10,000 years ago or 5 years ago, people's like this, same. Only the difference is the tools and object and thought and philosophy. So that's the way basically we are followed. And second, there is an old traditional magic using the light. And anyway, we try to put some story or narrative in the movement. Like you can pop out light from your ears. Most of magicians do like that. But we try to figure out the best handling, how we can really put the the light from ear, like twist the angle like that or something like that. So it looks same, the effects are same, but the method or touch or handling is different. And that's the way we try to recreate magic, reinvent magic. Yeah. And we want to go outside of Korea, but it was impossible because we don't know anybody who work in other theater, other festival. I really love to meet her, but I have no possibility because she don't know me well. So I was just waiting in front of her theater, like 7 hours, 5 hours, something like that. It was winter, so cold, but I tried. So I asked to the bellboy and people, can I meet her? And they said, no, impossible. So the only thing I can just wait. I just expect some coincidence or luck. And I couldn't meet her, and I was attending some award ceremony, and she was there because she got award. And she was with her sister and brother, but she's so famous, so she was like 10 meters from me, but she take too much time to come here because everybody talked to her. And her sister and brother was a little bit, because they wait more than hours. So I came them and I showed some magic trick. I don't say anything, so I try to entertain them. And when she was arrived here and her brother talked to her, this is from Kasa, he's from South Korea. You should talk with him. We can wait more. Then she talked with us and she asked us to send the video. Then we can go to some amazing theater. I'm so happy I'm be part of the 12th International Theater Festival. It's like a dreamlike moment to me, dreamlike moment to us. I have some card trick for the people who are watching this video. I hope you enjoy that. I hope it make your days a little bit happier. So there's 5 cards actually I prepare from my pocket, my favorite cards, picture cards. Just think one of these cards, this or this or this, just only one, suits, number, anything, okay? Done? So I just mixed it, and you may have some card in your mind. Don't forget that. I think this will be your card. So I only have 4 cards, and snap, your card is gone. Have a great day. One more trick? One more? Okay. Okay, could you hold it? And when I give you a card, when you pick a card, please sign your name or some special things, anything's okay. Okay, I prepare a card trick for everybody. Like, if you practice hard, you can do this kind of thing, and also this way, and sometime this way. But most difficult part, you can do, yeah, in this way. Just joke. Small joke, okay. Okay, there's all different cards. These are just, and take any card you love, please. Any card, and sign your name on the face of card. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, please, face of card. So that's a 2 of club, and you sign your name. So definitely that will be the only card in the world with your signature, 2 of club. Have you ever signed your name in 2 of club before in your whole life? So it's the first time, okay? So I put the 2 of club in the middle of the deck, and then I ask a simple question. This is not your card. Okay, this is not your card, this is not your card, and snap my finger right on the top. So I'll show you snap. So 2 of club, I put the card middle of here, and I just rub the card like this, right on the top, with snap. So this time I push the card, I cut here, and I just snap my finger, it always rises on the top. Oh, sorry, this is not, this is a tap packet, so it rises here. Yeah. So I do one more time. 2 of club. I put the card here and snap, it rises to the top. So I think I use too many cards, so I just use a 3 card. So it's much easier to follow. 2 red card, 1 black card, like this. Push, rise on the top. And I put the card between them, and I just, snap was not so strong. Snap, it rises on the top. So I put this card, the bottom, snap, it always rises on the top. Last time, I put like 3 cards, snap, it always on the top. Small trick. So these are silk trick using the spear hand. And the silk are totally simple silk. And I just make my piece and put it here, slowly. And I just rub like this, it's gone. And here, you catch it and rub here, snap, it's appear again. So most important thing is just like, gone. Simple trick. So magic is very simple. When you try to make something like this, have a look and touch that and push that. Is there any secret or some move like that? Nothing. No. So put it here. And place your finger like this and add on your finger, in my finger, and rub the sponge ball slowly, slowly. Two, you have a magic finger. So open your hand. This is mine, this is your, hold tight strongly so I can't steal that. And it's here. Make invisible and put it in your pocket. Have a look. So we have two, and I put two here, and hold tight, and I hold invisible one and put it here. Open your hand. You have three. So now we play small game. I put two in my pocket, and the only one I will put it here, and it will disappear. It's not here. It's here. So just make blow, small blow.
Wow.
There's four. So I put one here, put in one in my pocket, the other one here, and other in my pocket. So I just rub it here, make it invisible. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry, just wait a second. I'm waiting for something. Just
Inspiration?
no. Waiting for inspiration. That's great.